for Jen, RS, and for Kana. You mentioned earlier in your introduction that you felt that the theme and the story is more relevant today than it was in the 90s. Could you please expound on that?
Well, what I said was it's as relevant. It's not more relevant now. It's as relevant as it is because we're retaining the magic. Like what Kanakan just said. When I read the bagong script which was shown last year in Broadway, parang guy siya, na nagpanggap na girl, na kumari napapanggap na guy, pero totoo babae siya. So, it's multi-layered. Even I, who played Song Liling already, who know Song Liling by heart, reading the whole script, I was like, huh? Ang gulo. So, sabi ko, maybe this will work abroad. Maybe, I don't know. But for the Philippines, I know it won't. I know what will work is what the original had. That magic. Yung guy siya, na nagpanggap na babae, that's the whole magic of and Butterfly. So, with that, I insisted nga on Jen to talk to David Moore and buy the license for the original play. So, I know it's not better now. It's as magical as the way we did it. But of course, given Jet Tolentino's, leadership, sa producing, Tony awardee and a Grammy awardee, we will bring the production to a higher level this time, as opposed to what we did before.
It's also about what the current issues are. So when we say it's relevant, it's because it's more accepted now. So it's more like that. So it's more accepted and it's pretty accepted. And I'd like to encourage for you guys to the next question. If you have questions to our creative team or cast, that would be great.
Yeah, for me, it's the political aspect of the play. Since historically, and the internet full of false news, and we are in the midst of memory loss. This plays about that. 20 years of illusion. 20 years of illusion. How can one person do it? Fool someone, and we're being fooled by the internet. Everybody's being enthralled by untruth.
So it's about blurring the line. It's about blurring the line. Like nowadays, you don't know what's real and what's fake news.
The Great Wall of Illusion.
Yeah, that's why he called it the Great Wall of Illusion, because it's all about deception, intrigue, and all that. And Song Liling, sad to say, is just one big fake news. Sorry. I have to say it. Sorry. But I mean there.
Okay. To give us a little balance, masyado na tayo nag-intellectualize. Okay. I'd like to hear a few words from our dear friend, Eric Pineda, so that he will take us through naman with all the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creations that he's going to do.
But there are three considerations. The first one is technical, no? Because it is a play, it is not a film. And it requires numerous costume changes for RS especially. And the cast takes on multiple roles. So RS specifically requested me to facilitate this technically. To make it easy for him to change from one to the other. The second consideration is it should be historically correct because the play starts in 1966. And by the time that the Rene Gallimard is already in prison, that's 20 years later, 1986. But I think that my main task as costume designer is to borrow from the word used by the triumvirate, is to create the illusion of song living, because it is thus an illusion. No? So to convince the audience that Song Liling is indeed a woman. No? In our dialect, no? Plain and simple, ayaw kong magmukhang badi si Song Liling. Dapat mukha siyang babae. And more than going all out, really, what I'm trying to do is to temper the designs so that indeed she is a woman. So I'm approaching from a man's point of view. How does a man see a beautiful woman? No, because this play is really from the point of view of Rene Gallimard. No? What I'm really just doing is to tell the story visually. So that's my main task. And I pray that I will not fail R.S. Francisco. Thank you.
Okay. Eric, can you please pass the microphone to Pinky? So that Pinky, you can, relate to the rest of our press friends, the process.
Okay. So I'm playing the role of Helga. I'm very excited to be working with this triumvirate. All that I know personally in different capacities, worked with in different scenarios or not. I'm very looking forward because I know all of them artistically, we watch plays together, cinema together, work together. I'm very curious because I have worked with them separately, I'm very curious to see how all of us together will, because it's the first time you have a really international cast. Normally, excuse me, but like sa repertory or sa DUP, ganon, you get local actors to play foreign parts, right? But this is one of the first few times where you have a real Frenchman playing Renee, and you have an American, you have an Englishman, diba? So I'm very curious to see how creatively we will merge together. That's what I'm very, very excited about.
All right. Maybe Oliver?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm Olivier Bortel. So I'm a Frenchman, as Pinky was saying, pero matagal na ako sa Pilipinas. So,
You broke the illusion again.
fake news. Fake Pinoy na ako. Anyway,
Olivier, sabi mo charot. No? Sabi mo ay charot.
Charot. So I will play the role of René Gallimard, a Frenchman, and actually I don't know many people in this cast because I've been away from the stage for a long time, but I'm basically a theater actor in France. I did some movies here in the Philippines, one of which was directed by Kanakan in 2012 by Bain. So I worked with Kanakan, and I'm very excited to work with him again. And so far the cast is, well, the cast casts nice light to this project. So I'm very excited, a bit nervous, but excited. Yeah.
Right, here?
I think I can be mistaken, but I think this is the first time M. Butterfly will have.
Yes.
Gallimard will be played by a real French
Yes,
actor.
I should
Because
have mentioned.
It's been played by American and English,
British, yes.
and Filipinos, and American. So I think this is the first time I'll be.
Any question?
Vive le France.
Question? No.
Okay lang kahit
How
Tagalog.
do you say mahal kita sa French or something?
Wala. Mamaya na.
Mamaya na. Sige.
Okay, maybe hear from Lee.
Hello. Get this right. My name is Lee O'Brien, and I will be playing the role of Mark. It's kind of Gallimard's inner voice, old friend who comes back to hang out with him. Good times with that. And I'm really excited for this opportunity. My background in theater was Tom Sawyer back in 4th grade, so we're gonna be a brave new world for myself on this. But one of the carrots definitely pulling the horse for me is a chance to work with these three here, and then because they all three come very highly recommended, and I'm excited after meeting this cast, this production crew. Just the way it's coming together, it's just really exciting, and yeah, it's very, very fresh eyes looking on this project for myself. So I'm excited to be a part of it and to enter a new realm of performance. So that's about it.
Yes, Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Chuan Sun, a second generation Chinese. Anything Chinese interests me. So when they asked me to audition, I insisted to go through each and every process of the audition. And I told R.S. Francisco, if I am not taken in the audition, I'll still link you with costumes or musical instruments that are Chinese or props or headgear. And to be working with the triumvirate, it's intimidating but challenging. And I know when Dulan UP stage M Butterfly, Comrade Chin was portrayed by the iconic Zenaida Amador.
No, that was repertory.
Repertory Philippines, yes, sorry.
DUP was Monetaroy.
So I'm just following her footsteps and her shoes is large.
Okay.
I don't know. She's also the producer of Binondo.
Binondo the musical.
You're all invited to come and watch Binondo at Chinoy Musical. We just had a very successful run yesterday. Yes, thank you.
Beautiful music.
Yes, and story and choreography. Ricky Lee is the writer. Sir Ricky Lee is here. And I'm so glad he didn't walk out on us after 8 revisions. So please come and watch next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There are 5 shows. Thank you very much.
Yes.